Welcome to our weekly focus for this week of December. Today's date is 21st December 2025. 9 days to the end of the year. Let's see what God has in store for us. So in the previous video, we started from the 3-month time frame. Went down to the monthly, weekly, and daily. So this time, we're counting down to the end of the month. I'd like to look at the weekly time frame first, which looks bullish at the moment. We've failed to close below the week of 13th October. Previously, we did that with a very small candle, and then we had a change, the delivery to the bullish side. So closing really struggled to close above this candle here, leaving this as another block. But it took us 4 candles to actually close above it on the weekly chart, and finally, after breaking through, we proceeded higher. Now, down to the daily, what do we see? I prefer using the daily time frame because we are really looking for short-term moves in the market. At most, if we have to use our standard deviation, to take us to around 1,000 pips maybe at most. So I see price has been very bullish, but we've had some sort of indecision at the price of 4,385 to 4,249. Around the all-time highs, we've really tried to reach and break above that. I'm hoping to see all-time highs next week if the market allows, but since institutions may be closed for the holidays, we are not sure about the amount of volatility. But then again, this is the gold market, anything is possible. So we've closed above Tuesday's high. We've also failed to close above Wednesday's high, which leaves us in this range right here. Now I'll go down to the 4-hour time frame. This is where we start marking out our areas of interest. So my first area of interest is this swing low around 4,315. So 4,315 is our first area of interest, as I expect price to come down here before we continue bullish. Now this is just one area that I'm really looking at, but if I'm to pick a higher probable area for price to come and actually reverse from, and we see change in state of delivery from bearish to bullish, is around 4,300. So around 4,300, this being also doubling as a psychological number for price, gives it a little more validity compared to 4,315. Now this is the forecast. So what I want to look for is price coming down this here and then continuing higher for a new all-time high, or if the drop is massive and with more volatility, this is what is most likely to happen for us. And scenario 2 is the one I'm actually expecting to play out compared to the first scenario, because scenario 2 is full of gives me a clearer picture, and there's more liquidity resting below. If you go to the 15-minute time frame where we make our entries, we we'll see why I prefer the scenario 2 compared to the first one. So we have these lows, these swing lows here. There is 1, this 1, 2, and 3, and then there's also 4. So these lows are liquidity resting. Just below these lows there's liquidity resting, and would want to sweep them first before continuing higher. That's why I'm looking at these two scenarios, being the scenario 2 being more eminent. If I'm to delete the first scenario, this is what I would stick with initially and wait for that. So as you can see, price has been weakening, lows here, and there. So this is what we would expect next week. Maybe next week will just be the retracement, slow retracement, sweeping these lows. Then the week after, maybe after New Year's, we see continuation higher, because now institutions will be back in the game and taking charge and increasing on the volume and volatility in the market. Yeah, so basically that's it for me for the gold market. That's my forecast. Otherwise, have a great week and happy trading.